Hey again, folks, Rob with Oddball ORV. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the front aftermarket fenders. You can get these fenders at our website at oddballorv.com. So I already did the other side just to learn, and there's a few little tips and tricks I'm going to try and show you, and then hopefully you'll learn from my mistakes. So these are the fenders. They're plastic. They look fantastic. They got a little bit of flex to them, so hopefully they won't break as easy as the OEM ones. So the first thing you want to do is obviously remove the old fenders if you don't have them, and then you want to make sure that these four holes here are nice and clean. There's no sand or grit in them, and the reason why is that the mounting hardware that it comes with is stainless steel, and you don't want to force stainless steel. It does something called galling, which means that basically it'll Loctite itself in if you try and jam it through. So you just want to make sure these threads are nice and clean, and then when you tighten the bolts, do them hand tight. You don't need to get a wrench and ratchet them super tight. You can, but if you do, chances are you won't be able to back it off. It's just a property of stainless steel. All right, so one of the first steps you're going to have to do after you've, or I guess the second step after you clean those, is that you have to loosen up your foot tub. So there are bolts here on both sides, and then there's two in the front. You want to take those out. They're 10 millimeters, and that way you have a little bit of flex on the foot tub so you can move it up and down. Gets it out of the way. The next thing is you're going to take your fender. And it's a little tricky because there's this shock tower mount here, and on the fender there is this lip, right? I've already marked this because I had it in place, but there's this lip here, and this lip actually goes behind this shock tower mount. So it'll take a little bit of kind of finessing to get it there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I may have to fast forward this because this can be kind of a bear to get in. So I'm going to start it over here up front as best as I can, right where the shock tower is. And I'm just going to kind of slide it like that. And then this other inside fender, it goes between the foot tub and the mount. So let me show that to you real quick. This part here, this edge goes in between this foot tub and this mounting point right here. So we're gonna slide that in. Starts if you start it right there where the shock tower is and just kind of slide it over. Makes it nice and easy. Now, getting this little lip behind that tub takes a little bit of practice. You're gonna have to fold it over, kind of push it in, finesse it in, and there you should be in. All right. Let me grab the camera real quick. So now what you're looking at is these lines. You'll see that, let's see, make sure I can get you in here. Okay, you'll see that there's kind of a line here and a lip there. The lines up there, and then there. So when all this is tightened up, you'll see it all kind of comes together. So you just want to make sure these are aligned nice and good. Kind of come back a little bit forward about right there. That's pretty dang good. Now at this point, what you want to do is you want to take a pen and mark a hole right here. All right, and that's going to be for the inside of the lip. And then you're going to pull this fender back off and you're going to drill that one hole. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Let me get this set back up. Just going to pull this off. Comes off a little easier the first time. All right, so I have my hole here. So I'm just going to take a drill, a 1/4 inch drill bit, and drill it. Nothing fancy. Just come on down. And see, I'm going to go right into the center of that. There we go. All right. So now we'll line this back up. Make sure that we're in the right field of view here. Should be about right. Okay. Again, I'm going to start this fender right here in this corner, right above the shock tower. Kind of jam it in, and then twist it. And then I got to get this lip, this white lip, in between the foot tub and the mounting point. Takes a little bit of work. Just like that. Okay. Now you can go ahead and we'll go ahead and move this a little closer now. You can go ahead and attach your foot tub. Go ahead and secure that back up wherever it was. So we'll go ahead and line these up and tighten these down. Okay. That's that. So the next part is we got to install the two brackets. Now you have two of them. The first bracket, which is the big one, so you can see that. The big bracket, they are identical on both sides. So they go actually in the front. And go right up here, just like that. Now you'll notice that it's not quite touching here. That's fine. When you actually go ahead and drill it, you'll kind of line that stuff up. Now, the second bracket has this little lip here. You can look at it head on. There's actually an angle here. And these are actually, you have to put them on the right side. And what it is it's matching the curvature. There's a curve right here in the fender. And this angle matches that curve. So I already figured out which one it is. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. But now we're just going to go ahead and line up these holes here. Get them started. Again, my holes are nice and clean, because I pre-cleaned them. Gonna line that up. All right. And grab this. And these are M6 flanged screws. In the kit, you get 10 of them. There's technically a mounting point down at the bottom down here. Well, you can't really see it, but down here. And it looks like there's a tab there, but I think it ended up not being necessary. From what I can tell, there's really no way once you get this stuff mounted, this piece ends up kicking out too far. So it doesn't look like it's necessary. It seems pretty solid on its own. So now I'm just going to tighten these screws up, just like that. Again, you're not going to do it super tight. You do it super tight, you'll never get them off again, and you'll be upset. Okay. Tighten this one up. Okay. All right, now at this point, all we have to do is drill our two holes here. So I like to take a pin, a little Sharpie here. There shouldn't be a whole lot of movement at this point. It is held in by this one bolt that we put on that holds the foot tub as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take my Sharpie, just do a quick little circle. Do a quick little circle. Now I'm gonna take my drill. I got a 1/4 inch drill bit. Just goes right through. Very important that you don't put a hole through your fingers. All right. Now we got our last two mounting screws. Again, these are stainless steel as well, so you don't want to tighten them too tight. Clean the threads there. Clean the threads. Okay, the pan head goes on the outside, goes right on through, and then these are nylocks. So we're just gonna get those tightened in, just like that. Same thing over here. Stick it through. All right, tighten that. And then we're going to take our Allen wrench, just back that up there. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. Again, it doesn't have to be super tight. Now, you can see here there is a flange down here, and there's technically a mounting point, but the fender doesn't quite line up with that. I think you'd have to get like a bracket there, but the fender is plenty stiff. It's not going anywhere. I think it's held on really good. So with that, we have 4 fenders installed. They look fantastic, nice and clean. I'm sure they'll get dirty at some point. And last thing is the stickers. Now, we also have all of the stickers for the machines. We're getting those added to the website. If you don't see them yet on this video, they're going to be up there shortly. But we do have stickers. I'll do another video. But you can put them on right here, and it'll look just like the stock machine. So really excited about this. This will be my first time actually ever driving with the fenders. And you can see up top, if you look way up top there's actually the stock fenders there. And as soon as I bought this machine, I took them off because they're actually in pretty decent shape. Little crack here or there, but I just didn't want to ruin it any further. So now I can go have fun as much as I want. And if for any reason these things fail or crack, I can always get another one. So again, Rob with Oddball ORV. If you're interested in these fenders, you can purchase them at oddballorv.com. Thanks, folks.